Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy IX. Last time Princess Garnett, who Zidane's crew is here to kidnap, fled the castle, and now we're playing as Steiner. And real quick, we are going to go back to Queen Braun's side and receive from her a Moonstone, which is a very rare item that teaches the abilities Beast Killer and Shell. And we got that specifically because during the sword fight, the QTE section in the play, we impressed 100 out of 100 nobles, did everything perfectly, and quite impressed Queen Braun. So as Steiner's the captain of the Knights of Pluto, which are kind of a royal guard for the Alexandrian royalty. The guards who were knocked out by Zidane and crew before seem to have found some new suits of armor. They're getting dressed. Now we have to scour the castle for Princess Garnett's whereabouts. We know that she fled kind of somewhere in this direction, but we're not exactly sure where she went, so we're just going to have to kind of poke our heads around and see if anyone has spotted her. I think this is the kitchen, or like a dining hall. Not the kitchen. Yeah, just a dining hall. Also, note that portrait that we saw last time of Queen Braun with the cat. There's a lovely series of Final Fantasy art books, just some of the best art books you will ever find anywhere, for any game. In one of those art books, there's some concept art of Queen Braun sitting atop this giant cat, just kind of lounging around on it. Here's Hagen, one of the Pluto Knights. Only two of them were assembled when Steiner called them to order last time. And you can find all other, I believe it was all other 6 of them, aside from the 2 who showed up in Steiner, somewhere around the castle. And you get a very small reward for talking to all of them and giving them orders. They're just kind of hanging around being lazy, for the most part. The reward is really minor. It's an ether or an elixir or something like that. And you get it once you talk to the final guy on the stairs coming up. But hey, we found most of them. Just incidentally, you'll wander by them. We can't go through here, so we'll continue down the hallway. This will bring us to an enormous spiral staircase. And hopefully, once we're up here, Steiner will finally catch up to everyone. This is the last night of Pluto. Breyrekt. Where's that? Oh no, there's an eye in there. Breyrekt. Is the princess atop this tower or not? I want to reach the top, but at my age, I get so short of breath. Yeah, he will give you an elixir or something along those lines if you talk to all the other knights. Up here we come to this really nice looking background. So many of those in this game, especially in this re-release. Also, I should note that I am running a mod which cleans up the backgrounds even further. On top of this game running at 1080p now that it's on the PC. Oh no, she's being hounded by brigands. Zidane just chasing her in circles over and over. Where'd the princess go? Oops. She runs off one way, finds out it's a dead end, comes back this way. I really, really like the hooded look for Princess Garnett. It's my favorite version of her costume. So now that we have control of Zidane back finally, we're going to equip the Mage Masher we stole really early on in the game. Ruby. Ruby, I believe, is the one who comes in to yell at you. And she has this weird, like, southern U.S. dialect at that. Yeah, she comes in to yell at you in the beginning if you fail that question about who you're aiming to kidnap 64 times in a row. Cowgirls, wire, bunker, bronco. She just gives him a dressing down while Garnet escapes. There's no time for this. We are, by the way, now boarding the Prima Vista, the theater cruise ship that we started off on. Do you work for this theater ship? As you've no doubt suspected, the truth is that I'm actually Princess Garnet Till Alexandra's heir to the throne of Alexandria. God, that's such a good costume. I wish to be kidnapped right away. Lines up with our goals pretty well. Seems that it's even noble of us to be kidnapping the princess. It's what she wants. I shall hereby do my best to kidnap you. It's the fucking best. And this is Cinna from earlier, one of the Tantalus crew. With a face like that, I'd be shocked too. That hurts. I wash up every morning, you know? And that would be, I believe, Steiner knocking. So we're going to retreat into this back room, our meeting room, where we discuss the plan. Oh no! Just gone missing, and one of the Plutonian guards, the Knights of Pluto. I can't tell if that's supposed to be like a clever Edgar Allan Poe reference. The Knights Plutonian, sure. And we have ourselves a nice little escape hatch here. Which nobody bothered to close up. However, this Plutonian Knight will go in first and get stuck. What an asshole. Captain, sir, I'm stuck, sir. So Steiner's gonna have to find another way to catch up with the princess. And it turns out that the Pluto Knight was, oh god, who was that earlier? Blank? Along with Zidane, who knocked the guards out and stole their armor? I think I'm falling for you, as Zidane says. She's been training to escape the castle all this time. What a waste. If only you weren't a princess. No time for idle banter. We're in the engine room now. And we can do something while we're down here, which I have a theory. Let me see something real quick. Because down here there is a phoenix down and there's a phoenix pinion. Okay, yeah, that is what the lever on the valve on the engine is for. We can turn the wheel to the left or the right. Each one has some adverse effect on the engine or the functioning of the ship. And Cinna will come over here and yell at us. Yeah, just turn it back to the right. Stop messing with that. And then we're going to turn it to the right and see what that does. And Cinna will, once again, come over and yell at us for doing this. There's a reason for it, though. If you rev it up too high, you'll ruin the engine. Okay, we'll turn it back. You do this automatically every time he yells at you. Turn it back to its starting position. The reason we did that is because now we come downstairs again, and we can actually grab the Phoenix Pinion and the Phoenix Down. The Phoenix Down may have been there. I may have just missed that one. This was definitely not here until we futzed with the engine. All right, now we're good to continue on. There are so many hidden things if you just take the time to look around and really inspect the backgrounds and everything going on. Like, FF9 seems to have the highest density of just hidden bullshit out of any FF that I've played. And I have played all of them except 12. Well, played 12, never completed it. I hate it. Really did not have a good time, and it killed my PS2 back when I tried it. Does the remake of FF12 allow you to finally uninvert the controls? I might give it another chance. Even then, Alright, let's see if we can steal anything. I don't think there's anything too rare from Steiner to get this time. There's nothing like the Mage Masher from Baku in the beginning of the game. So we'll just assign one person to steal. Or rather, we'll assign one after a few unsuccessful steals. Yeah, we're just gonna go back to attacking with Zidane. We'll leave one of them stealing. Zidane is the one who's gonna deal all the damage, though. Since we have the Mage Mashers for him now. With a single Mage Masher. All the Oglops! Chekhov's Oglops. So while everyone is running around distracted by these weird frog bug things, let's return to the play, where the marriage to Prince Schneider seems about to commence. We're back on stage. Everyone was watching, still very impressed. Zenero and Bernero have been caught. And we're about to witness an execution. Oh no. Hark, lad, no matter how much thou dost treasure Cornelia, no matter how deeply she might believe she doth love thee, never shall I see her marry a peasant such as thee. When yon bell strikes 3, under the axe thou shalt be. On here, they use these trap elevators beneath the stage in order to take their spots. But Steiner is not too far behind. So it looks like Steiner is about to enter the play along with Zidane again and Garnett this time. Guys, just improvise. Yeah, improv this whole play. Oh, what is all this? Cornelia. Marcus is Cornelia's lover. Oh, Marcus. Doing great, sweetheart. Oh, she studied drama, you know. Oh, Marcus, I missed you so. I wish never to leave thy side. Prithee, lead me from this place. See, King Leo, thou shouldest given them thine blessing. Never. Never leave his side, thou sayest. Foolish banter, I'll not allow it. Cornelia shall marry none other than this man, Prince Schneider. Is that not so, Prince Schneider? Me? And this traitorous crew I will put to death. Did Zidane just kick that one in the dick? Well, yeah, that'll get rid of him, I guess. Alright, come home to the castle with me. Nay, father, I shan't return. Really mirroring events that are going on. Like this play a lot. Now is my moment of vengeance. For my parents and for my love, Cornelia, I shall cut thee down. Oh no! Forgive me, I still love my father. Prithee, forgive my selfishness, father, and spare my sweet Marcus. What have I done? Am I never to hear her loving voice again? Why did she have to die? So everyone is still loving the hell out of this play, including these two who we haven't seen in a minute, Vivi and Puck, who kind of just snuck their way in, but are at the front row of the theater? There we go. Finally been found out as trespassers. Oh, and that treacherous Puck, he's gonna get away, leaving Vivi behind. Poor Vivi! Who will make his way onto the stage with the two Plutonian knights in tow. Oh no! And this is Garnett's outfit for most of the game. Sans the hood. It's still alright. It's still one of the better costumes of the main characters, if I'm being honest. Come on, princess, let's just ditch Sir Rustalot and get out of here. And we'll even help Vivi up on the way out. Aw, how nice. How sweet to dear precious Vivi. And this sets up our next fight on stage against Steiner, without the Oglop's distraction this time, and two of his knights. I remember something that people complain a lot about with this game is the speed of the battles, which we've sped up as much as we can. We've sped the ATB up in the config. We did that in the beginning of the game, but also the loading times to get into battle. And like the swing around of the battle camera. And the load times were simply like this because, remember, this is a PS1 game. You have to keep that in mind. Yeah, we're playing this on PC now and it's 1080 and it looks real nice and all that. But it's still a PS1 game and it was pushing that hardware across all four of its discs, mind you. To PS1's limit. This game was a really, really technical accomplishment at the time. Now, as for the play, which we won't see too much of for a good long while, King Leo is even named King Lear, I learned, in other versions of the game. Also, not only is the play an homage to King Lear and Romeo and Juliet, like I said before, the writer of the play in this fiction is a guy known as Lord Avon, which is a direct reference to where Shakespeare was born. Oh, I told you the SFX wouldn't work. That's the only purpose to the special effects in this fight, is just to annoy Steiner. It's fun to do. And bah, only a flesh wound. We all know what that's a reference to. Oh god, that sounded like a sound driver crashing for a second. But I think it's just, the Prima Vista having some problems. Oh, and the CGI transition into a fight, too. That's so good. And this is our final encounter with Steiner for the time being. Except this time it's Steiner, and directly behind Steiner is a bomb, which is a classic Final Fantasy enemy. They grow and grow and grow until they explode, doing massive damage to everyone and everything around it. Our main concern is actually just going to be hitting Steiner over and over and over. Because we are not going to kill the bomb before it explodes. And in fact, Steiner is completely oblivious to the fact that there is a bomb behind him on our ship that's flying away. Please, Steiner, look behind you. No, Steiner's way too smart for that. He's not gonna fall for that old trickery. He's not gonna fall for it at all. I'll not fall for such an old trick. Yeah, there we go. So we're fighting him with essentially the same crew as before. Zidane, VIII, Garnett, and Marcus. Which is a really strong core of characters that I'm sure we're going to be seeing a lot of throughout the game. Minus maybe Marcus. So we just have to keep damaging Steiner until the bomb grows out of control and explodes. Hey, maybe Steiner will provide some cushion between the bomb and us. And if I'm not mistaken, the bomb grows at like set intervals as Steiner takes damage. Right, so we've landed somewhere in the forest outside of Alexandria, and we will pick up there next time. Thank you all for watching. Take it easy. Have a good one.